Hi everyone, so today we are going to solve this problem, valid palindrome. Okay, so given a string, we have to check whether the string is a palindrome or not. For example, I have this string ABC. So this string is not a palindrome. So what is the meaning of palindrome? So palindrome means if you will read from left to right or if you read from right to left, then they both will be equal. Okay, so in this case, if I will read from left to right, this is ABC. And if I will read from right to left, then this is CBA, and obviously these two are not equal. Okay, so our output should be false. Okay, so the return type of our function will be a boolean value and the input will be a string. Let's take one more example. So if I have this string ABA, if you will read from left to right, then obviously this is ABA, and if you will read from right to left, then also it is ABA, and these both are equal, so I will return true. Okay, so this is the significance, this is the meaning of a palindrome. Okay, so how to check whether a given string is a palindrome or not? So this is very simple. For example, let's say let's take a string, so A, B, C, C, and let's say D. Okay, so this is basically a palindrome. Now let's see how we will check it. So take two pointers, take start pointer, take end pointer. Okay, start and end both are equal, so A and A both are equal, move ahead. So this is start, this is end. So basically what I am doing here, I am doing start plus plus and I am doing end minus minus. Okay, now compare B with B. So B and B are equal, move ahead. So start plus plus and minus minus. Now C and C are equal, move ahead. So start plus plus and minus minus. So compare D with D. So D is equal to D. Then move ahead. So I will do start plus plus and minus minus. So start will come here and will come here. So this will become start basically, and will come here. So when we will stop, so when the start is less than end, or basically when the end, okay, so basically when the start becomes greater than end. So this is the condition. Okay, so when the start becomes greater than end, then I can say that my string is basically a palindrome. Okay, so I am just quickly writing the code and then we will see the lead code problem. Okay, so the lead code problem is a little bit of advanced version of this problem. Okay, so for simply checking a palindrome, how we can write the code? So I will take two pointer. So the first pointer will be at the start and the end pointer will be n-1, basically at the end point. And then what is the condition? So condition is very simple. While start is less than or equals to end, what I have to do, I have to compare both start and end. So let's say the name of the array is A. So if A of start is not equals to A of end, then you can simply return false. You can simply return false. Otherwise, what you can do, we will do start plus plus, we will do end minus minus, and finally we will return true. Okay, so this is when the palindrome, when the given string is very simple string. Okay, so the lead code problem is very different. It is not very different, it is slightly different. Okay, so this is our lead code problem. So as you can see, so this problem is a little bit different, although the concept will remain the same. So how we will check? So for example, I will compare A, capital A and small a. So in this case they are assuming both are same. Okay, so capital and small, they both are same. Then if I will do, so this is my start and this is my end. So if I will do start plus plus, I will reach here. Basically this is a space. Okay, so this problem says if it is a space, then move ahead. So I will reach M, and similarly M here. So M and M both are equal, I will move ahead. So basically this problem says you will be given spaces, you will be given commas, you will be given capital and small letters, and you will be given semicolon, you will be given special characters, and so on. So basically you will be given a complex string, but what you will compare, you will only compare numbers and you will compare alphabets, and you will skip all these. Okay, so we will skip spaces, we will skip special characters, for example dollar, or for example and, or, and so on. Okay, so we have to compare only numbers and alphabets. Okay, and in the alphabets, both upper and lower case, they are equal. Okay, so they are not different. Both upper and lower cases, they are same. Okay, so the approach is exactly the same. Take 2 pointers at the first start pointer and then the end pointer, move start and end and compare. Okay, so if start and end, if they are not equal, you can return false, and if they are equal, you can return true, and you have to take care of these type of cases. Okay, we will only consider number and alphabets. Okay, so let us write the code. So the approach is very simple. We have to take two variables. Start will be 0 and the end will be basically s dot size minus 1. Let's store it. Basically n is basically the size, s dot size. Now what will be the end? So end will be n minus 1. Okay, now what we have to do, so while start is less than or equals to end, we will do something and at the end we will return true. Okay, so inside this part what we have to do, so first of all what we have to do, we have to check whether the start and end they are equal or not. So if so okay, so this is, let's change the name, this is A basically. Okay, so this is A. So if the start is not equals to end, I can return false, else I will do start plus plus and I will do end minus minus. Okay, but this code is not enough. What I have to do, so the characters can be uppercase or lowercase. So there is a function toUpper. Okay, so I will use a function toUpper function. So toUpper function takes a character as input and it will return the ASCII value. Okay, so toUpper, it will return the ASCII value of the character. Okay, so I am using toUpper function. Now is this correct? So I think this is still not correct. So basically I have not handled the cases when the character is basically space or basically special characters. So I have to skip all these. Okay, so I have to skip all of them. So while start is less than or equals to end, what I have to do, I have to skip all those characters. And the character is neither alphabet and nor number. So I will give A of start. What I have to do, I will do start plus plus. And similarly the same condition for the end. So while the end character is neither alphabet and nor a numeric number, I will do end minus minus. Okay, so let me show you. So basically this function is called, so what this function will do, this function will take a character as input and it will return true if the character is either a alphabet or if the character is either a number, and in all other cases this function will return false. Okay, so basically if it returns false, that means I have like spaces, commas, semicolons, dollar symbol and so on, and our aim was to skip all these characters. Okay, so if the start is all these characters, then I will do start plus plus, and similarly if the end are also all these characters, then I will do end minus minus. Now at this point I am very sure that I have alphabets or numbers. Okay, I have alphabets or numbers, I am very sure at this point. Then what I am doing, I am using toUpper function. So toUpper function, what it will do, it will take a character as input and it will return the ASCII value. Okay, and then we are comparing the ASCII values. Okay, very simple. If the ASCII values are different, I am returning false. Otherwise I will do start plus plus and minus minus, and finally I am returning true. So basically the time complexity is O(n) and the space complexity is O(1). Okay, so this is time and this is space. We are not using any extra space. Okay, so constant space and linear time. Okay, so there are many functions. For example, 2 upper, there are many functions like 2 lower. We have also functions like is lower, like is upper, and so on. Okay, and like we also have functions like is digit, is alpha. Okay, we have functions like is digit, is alpha, and many more. Okay, so we have many functions that are already implemented in C++ for our own help. Okay, so here I'm using is lnum. Okay, is lnum function that will return me true if the given character is either an alphabet or a number, otherwise it will return false. Okay, so we need this function here because you can see the example. I do not need to compare spaces. Okay, I have to skip spaces, I have to skip commas, I have to skip these columns and so on. Okay, so for skipping we are using is lnum, and obviously you can see, so this is uppercase A and this is lowercase a. So for upper and lower I am using two upper function. I am converting everything to uppercase. Okay. Okay, so I think everything is fine. Now let us try to run our code. Okay, now let's submit. So our code will work fine. Okay, I think we did everything correctly. So the time complexity is linear and the space complexity is O1. Okay, so if you have any doubt in this problem, so this is valid palindrome problem. So if you have any doubt in this problem, you can ask me. Okay, thank you.